Hello and welcome back for part 35 of the Von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign, where I am kicking things off with this battle against Thorgrim Grudgebearer. So I thought this dwarf army could be quite a nuisance and possibly take out some of my settlements, but they didn't, and I managed to get them right where I want them, which is being attacked with me as the attacker and them on force march, and having taken at least a little bit of attrition from our territory. So definitely looking to do a bit of damage against their large number of missile units with Wind of Death or Pit of Shades before we close to melee distance, but don't think this battle should be too difficult. See what else they've got here. Regiment of Renown. Yeah, cannons, bolt throwers. Okay. And then these gyrocopters. Yep. Yeah, I think it's the Thunderers I'm probably most concerned about here. Obviously they've got some elite infantry too, but just not that many units, and I do have I definitely have tools for dealing with like armoured infantry in a big clump. Okay, haven't fought a battle with this general for a long time, so let me just spend a second figuring out what we have in the way of arcane conduits. Okay, so you're my high level necromancer, then you're the other arcane conduits, and everyone else. Yeah, so this other necromancer might even be better off not joining the battle. It's not like his pal here is much more resilient. Okay, I'll leave him in there. Okay, you guys have self-heal. You don't have anything.
Noble of the night.
Got blast.
Vampire. Your desire?
Wand of Jet. Okay. And the Boorish has, yeah, Charm Shield, Sword of Stone. Okay, that looks fine. And you've just got Charm Shield.
It is time. I'm in your throne.
Alright, good enough. We don't really have anywhere to hide here, so gonna have to just advance. What's the range on Thunderers? .145. Ah, I thought they were longer range than that. Yeah, this is 150, so technically I shouldn't be getting shot by too many units at once, I guess. Yeah, the bolt throwers are firing. Looks like the cannons are firing into the woods. Well, that's good. Yeah, they like shooting at my lords. I've noticed this. I don't think this helps, but switch on his. Oh yeah, that parrying a cannonball isn't happening. Alright. I'm changing my mind here. It's such a good line against the infantry there. Yeah, nice one. Alright, they're going to rush forward. Let's rush at their Thunderers. Arcane Conduit time. Yeah, General's taking a lot of damage. I think... yeah, need to hold off healing him. This vampire was focus fire by some of the missile units. Okay. We'll go for another Wind of Death. Yeah, Wind of Death here, I think. Oh wow, Borash is getting wrecked. I guess part of the problem is he's being focused down by gyrocopters or something. Yeah, he got kind of split up from everyone else, that's not good. Yeah, he's absolutely taking a beating. Wow. Not too much I can do about that, unfortunately. I mean, he's almost used up all his regeneration already.
So much death. Magic.
Well, the good news is that apart from that, everything's going pretty well. They've not really engaged us very effectively here at all, I would say.
Blood frenzy.
They've definitely got a bunch of troops here, but they've not really like coordinated the attack. They're just hanging back. Let's get a put of shades down. I think a Borash can just... No, it's okay. Alright, here comes Thorgrim. Oh, that spell didn't cast. Yeah, we want to gang up on Thorgrim for sure. Definitely get that done. Okay, someone I need to cast a bit of shades. Ah, shoot, they moved. Guess this is still not bad. Victory's in our grasp, yeah. Yeah, killing Thorgrim would actually help quite a bit here because he gives army-wide buffs, and if he's broken or even if he's wounded or like low health, I think those stop. Yeah, they lose those. So
We are immortal.
yeah, this necromancer's. Oh, this vampire's fine here. Someone has a spirit leech. Yeah, throw that on Thorgrim. Yeah, Thorgrim is mega tanky. That is a bit of an issue, but I feel like we're not taking too much other damage. Yeah, I don't really want to
Vampire.
spend all my magic on Bit of Shades.
What?
Oh, sorry, the Wind of Death.
New order.
Yeah, as usual, Vampire Lord's kind of safest just in melee, although he took a big chunk of damage just then. That's not good. Alright, let's try and get a Pit of Shades down. Get healing down. Try to focus Thorgrim once again. He's not too many hits from going down, but yeah, he just has very high melee defense.
Will join us. Winds of death.
Alright, we got them. Great. A little scary to take so much damage on a Borash, but overall, solid win. We don't really need to chase people down, but let's see if we can catch Thorgrim. Yeah, so you're regenerating. Just drop a heal as well. Oh, I guess they're getting off the battlefield. Fine. There's no other battles to fight immediately, so Borash can just heal up over the next couple end turns. Overall, very successful battle. Just go for extra money. Alright. Oh, hold on. What is this trait? I guess I could just check like this. Construction cost, all buildings, research rate. Oh, not bad. Yeah. There's a real mix of the quality of the defeat rates, that's for sure. Alright, I think this Necromancer... I've discussed this before, but even though Necromancer doesn't have a very good trait, I'm still going to make him immortal. I'm going to have so many heroes available that having them, you know, not be able to be killed randomly is the most important thing. Certainly vampires and necromancers I'll have a ton of capacity for. Yeah, pretty nice that all these vamps are getting to immortality also. Do I want that? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, you have the regen aura. What's your trait? Knowledgeable, okay. So yeah, this necromancer could definitely end up being a scout if necessary. Was he up here, or was that somebody else? No, that was somebody else, okay. Yeah, so there's another possibility of dwarves coming against us out from this direction. But for the time being, we have dealt with their forces in our territory. I guess I can force march into Cragmere just to give the boost to public order there. Yep. Okay, so I'm partway through this turn. That was definitely one of the big battles to deal with. The other situation is down here. So, okay, we're at war with 4 enemies at once, basically. Visenberg up here, who don't have troops immediately, but they will rebuild if I leave them alone. Golden Order, who have almost nothing left. Clan Angrand, who have sent 2 basically full stacks against me. And the Border Princes, who have an army in ambush stance right next to Fieldorf that's out of my line of sight, but I remember they put it there last turn. So the issue here is Isabella already went ahead and took out the other Border Prince army. But she used all her movement to do so. So the question now is whether I force march Isabella back up a bit. I also managed to... Yeah, so I managed to block the movement of this army, so they can't move very far, but this army has its full normal movement. I mean, this army is solid, not... Like, Isabella can beat it for sure, but... It's kind of a question, like, I definitely don't want to fight both these armies at once. If I stay here, I have the option of retreating from one battle. But I'd have to fight the second one. If I force march, I lose the option to retreat. But I don't think the dwarves would be able to reach me with this stack. There's also the question of what to do about this ambush. So, yeah, another issue here is Belagar is allied to the Border Princes, so I could potentially be fighting even more armies if I was stood close enough to where this army will come out of ambush stance. So Clan Angrand gets their turn next, and then the Border Princes afterwards. That's just worth bearing in mind. It's probably actually the worst way around. Yeah, Vlad has plenty of movement, so that's fine. These individual vampires, my army, can move a bit further than Isabella, but not that far. One option, yeah. Let me just check something real quick. It's plus 10 melee attack, melee defense for embedded heroes. I think that's good enough that even in Force March is... Yeah, the combat debuffs you get from being in Force March are actually not enough to counteract that, so... I think what I'm saying is... Isabella in Force March, but with all these vampires, is still better than Vlad having all the vampires. That's probably close, though. Also, not everyone's a vampire. Yeah, I maybe got slightly baited by this army that was on force march that I just took out. Like, I should have, I maybe should have had a hero scout, because I wasn't aware of the second stack. So I probably need to just take advantage of the fact that I blocked their movement and pull Isabella as far away from them as I can. Um, yeah, if necessary, I can give up Fieldorf. I'm actually fine with them. I'd rather they go after Fieldorf and let me attack and lightning strike and wipe up both their armies on the next turn.
Do not ask me to shame our clan.
Okay, so I think I'm maybe putting the plan together here, which is to have Isabella force march away from this army, and I can deal with either this army on its own or the Border Prince army on its own, even though she'll be in force march. Don't really see a better alternative than that. The thing I want to avoid is just fighting 2 stacks at once. I'm kind of resigned to having to fight 1 stack while in force march. Oh, I don't know though. Force march is so bad. One possibility would be to fight... I could fight the battle against both dwarf armies at once, rather than retreating on the campaign map. But retreat partway through the battle after killing a bunch of them with magic. Like, just stick near the edge of the map, and if it's clear I'm not going to be able to take them all out, just retreat once in that way. I don't think you take damage that way. I know you take damage from conceding, or you can take damage from conceding a battle, but that's not quite what I'd be doing. Alright, I've made my mind up.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
I think I'm just going to force march Isabella out of here. And accept the fact that I have to deal with one of these armies. And hope I don't end up in a situation where I have to fight both, or 2 at once. Still a bit awkward. Okay, I don't need this necromancer down here for scouting, but you know what? I might just add him to the army as an extra body. It's another knowledgeable necromancer. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Right, I guess it started on specialist because I figured he'd be out of the army. Okay, that's alright. So let's assume Fieldorf gets captured, so cancel this construction. Yeah, public order is obviously going to fall apart, but that's okay. Yep. And then my other movements, I don't think Manfred's going anywhere. Okay, I'm just having a little wander around with heroes up this way. See what Hockland have. Yeah, Hergig would be a great city to take for sure. Also Middenheim. And just as a reminder, okay, they're only fighting the elves, so they're pretty strong. Does seem possible they could declare war on me, actually. Okay, so Manfred's staying here so we can get walls up in this minor settlement. That's fine, I think. And I've got some extra defenses built in Wolfenburg. Good. Yeah, no more heroes to recruit. In fact, one over on the White King. Oh, okay, I guess that's because of the... Yeah, I guess that's because of getting knocked down a tier in Fieldorf.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Okay, nothing urgently needs building here. Averheim. Okay, Averheim got direct tier 4. Averheim is... Yeah, Averheim's pretty secure. It's definitely not going to get attacked over the end turn, so at the very, worst case scenario, I just cancel construction. Yeah, getting this stuff done, I think, is what I want. It's top tier buildings. Don't need to do any other upgrades there. Could possibly think about demolishing this even. Let's just leave it for now. Wait for the situation to be resolved. Sterland. Okay, if I have money left over, I can upgrade the growth buildings. Yeah, Fieldorf I'm not touching. Poor... Oh, Wiesenberg actually maintains public order because my army's actually in this territory. That's pretty funny. But there's a good chance that gets retaken, so let's not build anything. I will switch on the taxes though. Okay, public order stabilized here, that's great. Let's let that increase a bit more, then I can start taxing it. Carrick Dromar down here. Don't really need to do any more building. Zufbar, I'll get this upgrade done though. Okay, Drakenhof, nothing needs doing here. Yeah, I've got enough money free, I can just go for some less important upgrades like these ones. And this. Alright, great. Little money left over, making a decent amount each turn still, which is nice. I guess I could recruit a lord, an extra lord down this way. Does that do anything?
No.
They can't get to Wiesenberg this turn. I don't think I need to recruit another lord here. No. Five Blickuses, but that's not enough to get one of the points I actually want, which is this upkeep down. Yeah. No, this isn't impactful enough at all. Okay. I think that is everything.
I have nothing for the undead.
Yeah, so the
Leave
dwarves
now.
are so strong. I think they're at war with Grimgor. That's good. So Grimgor did end up going to war with them. Okay, that might help a little. We'll see. Yeah, just have to wait for Clan Angwin's turn and check how the situation develops. Hope that my blocking this army actually makes a difference. Oh, I forgot a couple of my heroes, but it's not... Yeah, he wasn't doing anything so critical. Yeah, the third order basically goes major new factions, as in Warhammer 2 factions, major old factions from Warhammer 1, then minor factions, minor factions. So that's why Clan Angwin does a major old world faction go before the Border Princes, because they're a minor old world faction. Old world is by the race, not by the geography, I guess. Yeah, anyway, you probably understand what I'm saying. Oh. Alright, I didn't see that coming. That's fine, right? Yeah, so I only recently took Steingart. I guess I lose a bit of money that I put into this. We're not beating this army. Did not expect this to happen. I was concerned about Isabella, what might happen with Isabella. Okay, I knew an ambush stance there. Alright, we'll have to remember that. Okay, good. So now the question is whether the Border Prince army right by Fjordorf comes out of ambush stance and goes after us. There they go. Oh wow, they've been absolutely ravaged by the corruption. Look at that. Oh, I've set another ambush on the other side. Okay. Whatever you feel like. Gods are angry. Don't really want public order issues. I will pay. This is a small amount of tribute. And we actually get a public order bonus. Yep, definitely. Okay. That didn't unfold the way I expected, but I'm not unhappy about it. So there's a dwarf army in ambush stance over here, but not close enough to reinforce this for sure. Then there's this poor old army here, which is not on force march, but
King of darkness, all shall know me and tremble.
okay, let's just come out of force march and think about what to do. I think dealing with the dwarves getting over here is a higher priority than killing off this
Not likely.
poor army, which is just going to take even more attrition damage. Guess we don't have the walls repaired here, which is a bit of an issue.
The von
So,
Carstein.
so Vlad could make that attack. How much movement do you have if you make this attack? 40% left. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm thinking Vlad can make this attack. Also have the option to block movement again. Yeah, let's have Vlad make this attack. I suspect this army might withdraw. No, they didn't. Well, rip. They should have withdrawn, because now I get to kind of take them out, more or less, or at least kill most of them without using Isabel's movement, so that's really nice. And Vlad is still in channeling stance, which actually, I should have switched him out of that for the extra movement, but doesn't matter. So should have, yeah, should have enough movement to launch an attack against the dwarves. If they retreat, yeah, I might need to be a bit careful again, but I'm much happier overall with the situation than last turn.
Blood von Carstein. On death's wings.
And if other settlements get, sacked or even occupied or razed by the dwarves in this neighborhood, like, it's really not a big deal. Okay, no one on the death magic side has arcane conduit. No. No problem. Okay, got some mortars. Yeah, takes some modifier obviously, but what can you do? Yeah, I think we'll just advance, stay out of handgunner range, and go for the usual plan of dropping a Wind of Death down the line.
With haste. On death's wings.
Alright. Yeah, they only have light infantry here, so I will prioritize just hitting the missile units with this, I think.
Master of the undead. With haste.
And she got that off before they could shoot, which is perfect. And yeah, that's 3 units getting essentially annihilated.
Queen of Dark
In we go.
for Sylvania.
We should not lose a hit point in this battle. Yeah, these are just spearmen, so not too dangerous at all.
Darkness.
I actually think it's kind of a good idea to have Vlad chase after that unit. He definitely doesn't need help dealing with them.
I am busy. Attack!
Pile on all his combat buffs. Alright, Isabella can get a debuff on their general. Let's focus him down. Pop all this. Good stuff.
It is done. Vampire.
Take a bit of damage on the Necromancer. Heal it off. And yeah, I guess we've got this Sword of Stone, which we may as well use, even though it's arguably overkill.
Eternal.
Okay, they're all gone.
Isabella von Carstein.
Okay, I think their army's just given up. Yeah. We'll let the swordsmen get away, they're about the least dangerous unit. I'm actually more concerned about trying to prioritize killing the handgunners, I think, and we can just spam low level direct damage spells.
Find me if you dare. Blood magic. All life must end. Blood magic.
Alright, that unit's getting wiped out.
Wings!
But good.
All shall
See who else Flag can catch up with.
We surpass
Looks like we're catching this unit, so
The summoning begins. What? I'm in your thrall.
yeah.
We are immortal. I hunger.
So if we kill one more guy from that swordsman unit, they're wiped out. Yeah, 10% is the threshold, I believe. Oh,
To war.
yeah, not too concerned about these mortars, I suppose, but
dead.
The summoning begins.
it is cool how Vlad is so much faster than everyone else on foot. I guess it makes up for him not getting a
We surpass Nagash.
nightmare or whatever. Alright, they're down to 10 out of 120. Yeah, let's focus on... Alright, you go for this unit.
We are the new order. The new order comes. The living will join us.
Oh, you have Spirit Leech too. Great.
Hurt of years.
It doesn't do too much damage, but these are all soldiers I may well save myself fighting at another date, so why not kill them for free, right? Alright, you're done. Okay, Vlad needs a bit of healing, just regen from the Necromancer, no problem.
Blood magic.
Okay, what about here? Needs to do a bit more damage to these
We
units.
are immortal.
We can.
Vampire.
Let's try for Pendulum. Oops.
We are the new order.
Oh yeah, completely wrecked that last unit. Good.
Swiftly. I need blood.
I need blood.
We are the new order. All
I feel like
life
these vampires have been doing pretty alright on blood, based on how many battles we've been fighting, I have to say. Alright, nice. Alright, Vlad finished the battle a bit injured, but I'm not concerned at all about that. He can just regenerate at the start of the next one. He must have been out of the regeneration aura range. He does have his own regeneration, but it only triggers when he's in combat, so that's why he didn't make it a full. But yeah, this army's effectively no longer a fighting force, and they're also a ways away from home, so this was about as free a win as you can get. Yeah, we're not going to bother chasing after them.
I am going.
Better to take the dwarves out.
The world will drown.
So switch you to that, and yeah, I think just have Vlad move here.
I shall go.
Get the rank ups done first, I suppose. What are we looking at? Getting to Red Fury. And yeah, I'll just spend the last couple of points on have a little combat boost for Isabella, then she'll be done. Okay, more magic for you. And what are you up to? Get regeneration. Great. So let's make this attack and see if they hold or withdraw. Can stick the Banshee in as well.
All shall perish.
They stood. So they're in raiding stance, so they start off winded. Yeah, I think you might have wanted to retreat on this one. I'll be honest. Oh well. Your loss. Yeah, so here we've got a big old pile of melee infantry. Nothing very special about the Lord. Giant Slayers, Longbeards, Warriors, then yeah, a whole bunch of crossbows who are going to be starting the battle hidden. Okay.
Isabella von Carstein.
Alright, let's just sort out
Awake, minions. Vampire. Very well.
everything here. Looks good.
The von Carstein's march.
Just curious about something. I know it doesn't tell you the exact damage amounts, but the oh, I don't have. Yeah, never mind. I was about to look up a comparison between Pit of Shades and the Purple Sun of Xerius, but I don't have Purple Sun yet on these vamps.
Vampire.
Pit of Shades does say good against armor, which I'm assuming means it does a decent amount of armor-piercing damage. I never know with Pit of Shades or the Vortex spells about overcasting whether it's worth it. I know for Wind of Death, just from experience and watching other people play and stuff, that Overcast Wind of Death is a lot more effective and more or less one-shots even the heaviest armoured infantry. Okay, so the Lord's over this way.
Swiftly.
Yeah, they've spread the units out really well. That's okay. We can save our magic for when they're getting close. Alright, hold on.
Quickly.
No point getting the Banshee shot unnecessarily.
Isabella von Carstein.
Okay, Isabella,
Swiftly.
do the honors.
His lady.
There they go. Yeah, she'll get shot a bit, it's all good. Yeah, I didn't position that perfectly, but should be good. Yeah. Did the job.
Quickly! Excellent! Isabella von
Let's actually just pull back and try and use some more magic as their infantry, melee infantry, kind of funnel towards us. I think that's a good plan. I didn't really need to bring everyone else up alongside Isabella. It's one of the nice things when they don't have any artillery that's constantly bombing you. I mean, we could... Yeah, we should also... Yeah, something else we should do is focus on one end of the line rather than just letting them kind of come evenly on both sides, because if these units are miles away from the fighting, that's absolutely fine by me. Okay, let's go after these giant slayers and then see if I can take out their general. Stick a debuff on them because they do have decent melee stats, although they don't look super keen to... What? What is this maneuver?
Queen of Darkness. Isabella von Carstein.
I don't know what you're doing. I think you don't know what you're doing. Right. Just weird. These giant slayers are actually super fast. It's funny.
Might has fallen.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy if we're only fighting a small number of units at the same time.
Your desire.
That obviously seems to be in my interests. Okay, need to protect this necromancer a little.
Logo of the night.
Get this debuff on the Lord. See if we can kill him.
Victory is mine!
Alright, so we wiped out half those slayers. Here comes some rangers. This is, yeah, I mean, this is reminiscent of the battle against Skaven, where the enemy just couldn't figure out what to do and just like milled around random.
On death's wings!
Whatever.
Attack!
Should definitely try and focus down their lord though.
Vlad von Carstein! What do you want?
Thinking he's not having the best of time. Just gonna go out on a limb.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah. Not the best of time is
I am
about fair, I think. And he's done.
bring death.
And this unit's had enough too.
Love eternal. Bow before me. Die.
Yeah, I don't want to get my forces too split up.
Isabella von Carstein. The living will join us.
I don't think the dwarves are making this battle better for themselves in any way by doing this, because the more time I get, the more time I get for arcane conduits. Like, yeah, it just favors me, I'm pretty sure.
Kill. I will.
I think after these units we'll more or less have dealt with all their crossbowmen.
Isabella von Carstein.
I think, yeah, between the units I killed at the beginning and these ones, that's basically it. Alright, this unit might rally, but I don't really care.
Castlevania.
Should try and get want to try and get Pit of Shades or another Wind of Death against other units, but they're not going to... Yeah, it's not going to work particularly well. Alright, I'll just be patient. Okay, now they're getting in here, a few more units. Oh, those are just Dwarf Warriors. Yeah, Pendulum isn't that good against the dwarves because they've got lots of HP and lots of armor. Should remember that. Even their missile units are relative. They'll have like 40 armor or something. 45 even. Don't know what else to say about this battle. It's just AI doing things. Almost want to do a Wind of Death down the line, but just keep doing what I'm doing.
Hungry for blood!
Isabella von Carstein! Die!
Must be some calculation about relative melee strength that's just not letting them just engage properly, but I'd at a loss as to what that would be, or why this happens in a few battles but not all of them. Okay, now they're kind of coming in again, I guess.
I am immortal! For blood!
Let's see, so this army isn't on forced march. I'm not sure I'll have time to actually follow up and catch them. So remember to run them down as much as I can at the end. Yeah, victory's in our grasp, sure.
Bring death!
I will say that they somewhat mitigated the effects of our magic by spreading out so much and running around. I don't think that... yeah, I imagine the AI, that's purely just coincidental.
Kill!
Okay, this battle is... yeah, just not what I expected at all. Oh well.
Undeath for all!
Undeath for all. The that's about to make a political comment there that I might not. Probably stay away from that one.
Isabella von Carstein! Love eternal! Undeath!
I mean, I think I'm just kind of running around killing one unit at a time here, but that's enough because,
Blood magic!
yeah, they haven't got much left.
Victory is mine!
Alright, you giving it a last go? Looks like you are. Fair enough.
Tremble, mortals! End them! Vampire! We are immortal! Yes!
Yeah, they're gone. Okay, so we gotta just finish off the Slayers. And then kill as much as we can, although... I don't know, if the Dwarves are gonna play the battles like this, I don't even care that much about running them down.
Behold the mountain!
Alright, the Slayers are giving it a final shot. And they're gone. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff over this way, so let's try and chase them down, I suppose. Don't need it to do really any healing. Yeah, extra regeneration will be enough. Send the Banshee after these ones. No, the Banshee's fast, she should keep chasing here. You go after these ones. Send Vlad after them. Get rid of an extra unit of long beers like this, it's kind of worth. Yeah, they're gone. Alright. Yeah, I guess that'll do it.
Moving.
Alright. And they were treated the way we wanted to go anyway, which is towards the river army. Good stuff.
Vlad von Carstein. I know my path.
Join me for dinner.
So let's see. Another round of rank ups and then take them out a second time. Never really know which is better between extra melee attack and extra weapon strength, but I get both eventually, it doesn't matter too much probably. Okay, I'm going to work on specialists with this Necro again, because he's going to be sent out to scouts in a turn or two. And what do I want for the Banshee? I think Assassinate. Well, these are both good, actually. Yeah, Block here is... Block Army is probably higher priority. So let's kill this lot. Yeah, that's... I would auto-resolve this, except that there's that other army in ambush stance nearby, and I want to be at full strength to fight them. Not sure what's in the other army. I guess it's Belagar's army. Yeah, they're probably... They're probably going to be a fair bit stronger than this other stack. I should have paid more attention to what they had in their army when they attacked Steingart. I was just so surprised that that's what they did that I wasn't actually paying attention.
The living will join us.
Alright. Don't think I need much strategy here other than
Swiftly.
running at them. Oh, if they're going to deploy like that, I can't not hit them with Wind of Death, I suppose.
Blood von Carstein.
This is darkness, Queen of Darkness.
Yeah, it's not like they had much of an army to start with, and that was most of it, frankly.
We are the new order. We are the new order. For blood. Blood magic.
Breaking buttons because I can.
Blood von Carstein.
Yes, I will do this. Vampire. We are.
You get a pit of shades. You get a pit of shades. Everyone gets a pit of shades.
We are immortal.
Master of the undead.
Isabella von Carstein. Love it.
Come on, you stubborn little dwarves, give it up. You're donezo. There we go.
Quickly.
Make sure everyone's healed up to full. Yeah, perfect. So I'll have to see what Belgar does. Obviously I can't stop him from doing whatever he wants to my settlement, but yeah, none of the settlements he can get to are particularly developed. I didn't even consider that he'd go after an easier target than trying to go after my vamp stack last turn. I mean, if he wants to just wander into my territory and like attack other cities, the combination of the walls and attrition will just stall him out, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Yeah, so I know that they're pretty much over here. I'm boosting the public order in Fieldorf this turn, which is really good. It's a bit of a question as to where I want Vlad and Isabella to head next. Obviously, if it hadn't been from the attack up from the south, I would have gone for Nuln and Dockenbach, having taken out Wiesenberg. It's one of those slightly annoying situations where whoever I go after, like the other side will just get a chance to build up. Yeah, Clan Angrid actually have more territory over in these mountains here too. I think that's, yeah, they start over there, I think. So maybe it makes sense to deal with Wiesenland first and then come back and go after the dwarves. I don't know, I guess I can reassess next turn. Red Fury. Maxed out that. Goes Gash. I think Goes the Gash is the best single target magic missile I have access to, so if we were up against, I don't know, more treemen or something in the future, might try bringing Necros to spam that. Oh, what am I doing with you? Doom Darkness, okay. And you get more specialists. And you get Block Army. Great.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, the other issue with the Dwarven territory is it's worse climate for us. I think I'll go after Nuln. Wipe out Visenland.
My hand hover.
Yeah, only 2 settlements left. I think that makes sense for various reasons. Okay.
King of Darkness.
So the dwarf army's in this area. I guess I don't want to move too far away. I think there's some chance they attack me, but I'm not sure. I'm fine with them making the attack in any case. Alright, where are you? You're over here. So what am I doing with Borash? I feel like I should just head to kind of the south. Cover the route in that the other dwarves or potentially border princes might take, although I think Grimgor kind of owns that territory now. Okay. Don't know why I took a point in conviction. Doesn't really matter. I guess I took a point on conviction there as well. Okay. Yeah, so what if I stationed... Oh, well, he could go after the dwarves. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll bring him back to Grenstadt. If some other threat emerges over the next turn or two, he can react to that. Otherwise, he can go after the dwarves. More or less how I went after Carrick Hearn way earlier in the campaign. Yeah, that's good.
March.
I think Manfred's staying put again, just out of general principle. No need to be fighting more wars at once than necessary. Okay, let's have this Necromancer expand my vision west along the river Talabek. Oh, I'm blind. Well,
More sleep, child.
Boris was definitely not supposed to march the way he did then. Meh, okay.
You what?
I don't think they can reach Carrick Gudrun to besiege this turn. Maybe they can. Yeah, that sucks.
I am a rune lord,
I
not some smith.
Alright, we'll have to just see what they do. But if I'd realised that stack was there, if I was paying more attention, I would have forced match back the other way. It's okay. I mean, I put money into Carrick Gudrun. I doubt they're going to be blowing it up anyway. But it's not one of my most valuable settlements.
I will not betray.
Yeah, you can't do much to this, right? It's assault units. Don't think that really does enough. Probably better to just keep an eye out for what else could be coming.
Destroy.
Let's Ungrimine first, alright.
Yes.
Guess the Skaven took this, huh?
As you
Poor old Empire is going to end up being split between owned by the Skaven and owned by the vampires. What a fate. So in Fieldorf, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that repair done. Yeah, repair that. Do that. I'm not going to bother repairing Steingart because it could still get blown up. Start that again. Great. Don't need that money. Yeah, may as well get one turn's income out of Carrick Gudrun before it's besieged. Sifbot's good. Everything here's good. Yep. Okay, I guess I'm just sitting on a bunch of money this turn. That's fine. I'm not too far away from being able to really mass produce heroes because I can recruit lords that let me increase the vampire capacity. So once that happens, I'll be able to basically spend off a lot of any excess money I have, make bring all my armies up to full stacks and go for a fourth or fifth stack. So yeah, no big deal if there's excess money at the moment. It's never a bad problem to have. There is Scrot the Contagious, making his way towards Middenheim. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of convenient, actually. So Reichland confederated Visenland. I'm no longer at war with them, because I'm not at war with Reichland. I could certainly end up at war with Reichland in the near future, but that, for the moment, takes them out of the war. Okay, a military alliance with Clan Angrind. Yep. Well, we're doing this. We are. Okay, I think I'll end here for this part. Next time I'll start things off with a fight against yet another pile of dwarves, see what crazy battle tactics they go for this time. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.